Good evening. Today we're going to evaluate the limits. On last chapter we were evaluating the limits using numerical approach. Now we're going to evaluate straightforward. We're not using a numerical approach. We're just evaluating. The first easy question is going to be like the limit Sx approaching -1 of 2x cubed minus 3x squared plus 4x plus 5. How can you evaluate this limit? This one is straightforward. We are going to substitute your value of x, which is -1 minus 3 into -1 squared plus 4 plus, is it plus 3? Yes, it's plus 5 actually. Therefore, we are going to have -2, -3 minus 4 plus 5. Therefore, we're going to give you -2 minus 3 minus plus 1 actually equals to -1, -3 give us -2. Understand? So another second question that will be somehow simple. We're going to have 5x squared. Understand? 5x squared plus 6x plus 1 all divided by what? All divided by 8x minus 4. The first thing is to what? Is to substitute your value. You're going to have 1 squared plus 6 into 1 plus 1 all divided by what? By 8 into 1 plus minus 4. Therefore, we're going to have what? 5 plus 6 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10, divided by 8 minus 4 is 4, 10 is 2 times 5, 4 is 2 times 2, therefore you have 5 over 2, which is 2,5. Understand? Then the second question that will be a little bit challenging, we're going to have this one, but it's not challenging, just for practice. St approaching 0 of t squared plus 6 all divided by t squared minus 3. We are going to substitute straight away. 0 squared plus 6 divided by 0 squared minus 3 remain with 6 over -3, which is -2. Understand? Then number 4 we have what? Number 4 we have this limit. The limit St approaches 2 of what? T plus 2 all divided by t squared minus 6t minus 16. So you're going to find the factors in the denominator. Since, well, when you substitute, you're going to get undefined. You're going to, don't leave that limit before you substitute. Don't dare leave the limit before you substitute. You're gonna get it wrong. Therefore, here you're going to have t plus 2 into t minus 8. Understand? Therefore, this t will cancel this one, remaining with what? With what's this? The limit St approaching 2 of 1 over t minus 8, which is what? 1 over 2 minus 8, remaining with 1 over -6, which is equals to -1 over 6. Then another challenging question, we're going to have this question. This question, which one? Number 5. We're going to have question number 5. Number 5, it says what? The limit z approaching 0 of 2 plus z all cubed minus what? Minus 2 cubed all divided by z. The first step is to substitute. Then when you substitute here, you are going to get undefined, meaning you have to do something. You see that you multiply the brackets, you have the factors, remove common factor, you rationalize. So let's start by that one of multiplying the brackets. Let's multiply this brackets. The first step is to multiply that brackets. We know what? We know how to multiply the brackets. You must know the laws of how do the expression work, or you just multiply the brackets manually. Sometimes you will have to know that thing. So here we are going to have is the same as 2 plus z squared into 2 plus z. How much is 2 squared? You must place a calculator and say 2 to the cube, which is -8. Understand? Divide by z. Understand? We're going to have the limit z approaching 0 of what? You're going to multiply this one. You're going to have 2 squared plus z squared plus 2ab, which is what? 2 times 4, which is 4. 2 times 2 actually, 2 times 2, which is 4z, into 2 plus z minus 8, all divided by z. We're going to have the limit. Don't leave the limit before you substitute. Therefore, we're going to have what? We're going to have 4 plus z squared plus 4z, 2 plus z minus 8 divided by z. We're going to have the limit as z approaching 0. Therefore, we're going to multiply the brackets. We're going to have 4 times 2, which is 8, plus z squared plus 2 is to what? 2z squared. 4z times 2, which is what? 8z. Therefore, we are going to have what? 4 times z, which is what? 4z. Then z squared plus z, which is what? Z cubed. Therefore, 4z multiplied by z is what? Plus 4z cubed minus 8, all divided by z. Understand? We are going to have the limit as z approaching 0. Therefore, you are going to add the factors. You know, 8 and 8, they cancel. You have 2z squared. You have what? You have 8z. You have also 4z. 8 plus 4 is what? 8 plus 2 is 10, which is 12. You are going to have 2z squared plus 12z. You are done with this one, and this one, and this one. You are remaining with 2 cubed, z cubed. And 12 plus z cubed. Therefore, you also have what? 1 plus 4, which is what? Which is 5. You're going to have 5z cubed. Understand? All divided by z. Note that you have the common factor of z. Understand? Therefore, you're going to remove your common factor. As z approaching 0, you're going to have your common factor of z into 2z plus 12 plus 5z squared, all divided by z, and this one cancel this one. Therefore, it will remain with the limit as z approaching 0 of what? 2 times z plus 12 plus 5z squared. Therefore, you're going to substitute here 0. You're going to have 2 into 0 plus 12 plus 5 into 0 squared. Any number multiplied by 0 is what? Is 12. Then for this one case, it's just to remain with 12. Okay, sorry, any number multiplied by 0 is 0. So another question is, we were doing number what? Let me see. We're doing number, I think number 5. So now we have to continue number 6. Then number 6, you're going to have the limit as y approaching -1 of 1 over 4 plus 3y plus 1 over y, all divided by what? All divided by y plus 1. If you substitute your negative one, you are going to get undefined, meaning first thing first, you must find the LCD here. Do the LCD first thing first. You have the limit as y approaching -1. Y, you must start here to here. Don't start here to here. Start here to here. Understand? You are going to have 1 multiplied by y, which is what? Which is y, plus into 1 multiplied by 4 plus 3y, which is what? Is 4 plus 3y, all divided by what? 4 plus 3y multiplied by y. You're going to have y into 4 plus what? 3y, all divided by what? Y plus 1. Understand? We're going to have the limit sy approaching -1 of what? Y plus 3y plus 4, all divided by what? All divided by y into 4 plus 3y, all divided by y plus 1. Therefore, we're going to have the limit sy approaching -1. Therefore, you know the y plus 3y is what? Is 4 plus 4y plus 4 divided by y into 4 plus 3y divided by y plus 1. So here, you must make a reciprocal here. Just make reciprocal and multiply by what? By the inverse of that thing. So if you are making reciprocal here, you are going to have what? You are going to have 1 over y plus 1. Understand? So we're going to have the limit sy approaching -1. Therefore, you have a common factor of what? You have a common factor of 4 here. You have what? Y plus 1, all divided by what? By y into 4 plus 3y, multiply by 1 over y plus 1. Therefore, this thing cancels each other. You remain with what? The limit sy approaching -1 of what? Of 4 over what? Over y into 4 plus 3y. Understand? Therefore, you're going to substitute a -1. You're going to have 4 into -1 into 4 plus 3 into -1. Understand? Therefore, we're going to have 4. 4 minus 3 is what? We have -1. 4 minus 3 is what? Is 1. Therefore, your answer is -4. Understand? So let's try to check our next question. Our next question is number what? It's number 7. Our next question is number 7, which is what? Which is the limit SW approaching 8 of W into W minus 5 minus 24, all divided by y squared minus 8. I mean W actually, sorry. Therefore, we're going to have the limit sy W approaching 8. Don't know why I love this y. Therefore, we're going to multiply the brackets. Since well we substitute to get undefined, we get y squared minus 5y minus 24, all divided by what? By y squared minus 8w. Actually, it's w this thing, man. The limit SW approaching 8. Therefore, you are going to look for your factors there in your numerator. You can use quadratic formula to find your factors. You must find the factors of that constant of yours. They say when you multiply them, you must get what? When you add them, you must get what? Understand? That's how you must calculate you must get your factors. You can also use quadratic if you don't know the factors, but then the factors are w minus 8 into, I think is, let me see, is w plus 3. Therefore, here in the numerator you have a common factor of w. You have w into w minus 8. Therefore, you know that this one cancels this one. Understand? You have the limit SW approaching 8 of w plus 3, all divided by what? W. Therefore, you substitute your w, you have what? You have 8 plus 3, all divided by 8, which is going to be what? 11 over 8. That's your final answer. Therefore, I think we are on number 8 now. Our number 8 says the limit sy approaching 1 over 2 of 2 in all divided by 1 minus 4y squared minus 1 over 1 minus 2y. Understand? let me fix something. You're going to have equal sign, the lim sy approaching 1 over 2. Therefore here you're going to substitute. When you substitute, you're going to get undefined. Therefore it means you have to do LCD. This one multiplied by that one, you have 2 into 1 minus 2y minus into this one multiplied by this one, which is 1 minus 4y squared, all divided by this one multiplied by this one. We have 1 minus 4y squared into 1 minus 2y. Understand? Therefore you have the limit sy approaching 1 over 2 of what? 2 times that one is what? Is 2 minus 4y minus 1 plus 4y squared, all divided by what? All divided by what? You can still say this thing is the same as what? 1 minus, if you want and if you understand, this is the same as what? This is the same as, this pencil is out of battery. Oh damn it, this thing is out of battery, man. Let me charge this pencil on this iPad. Give me a few minutes. This pencil is out of battery. I did not charge it earlier on. So we are going to have you're going to have what? You can still, this thing is the same as, why is it like this? This thing is the same as 2 into y all squared. Understand? Therefore you have what? 1 minus 2y. Understand? And this one is the same as squared. Understand? So we are going to have 2 minus 1. Understand? You are going to have the limit sy approaching 1 over 2. You are going to have what? You are going to have 4y squared, then minus 4y. 2 minus 1 is what? Is plus 1. All divided by what? I see the difference between two squares here. Understand? I see a squared minus b squared, which is equals to a minus b, a plus b. Understand? I see difference between two squares, meaning I'm going to have what? I'm going to have 1 minus 2y into 1 plus 2y into this one, don't forget it, 1 minus 2y. Understand? Therefore in the denominator there, I see a quadratic equation. Therefore I'm going to have negative into negative 4 plus the root of negative 4 squared minus 4a, which is 4, c, which is 1, divided by 2a, which is 4, which is going to give you what? Is going to give you half. F is give you x equals to half. How can you take that back? For you to take that thing back, you have to multiply both sides by 2. You're going to have 2x equals to 1. Therefore 2x minus 1 equals to 0. That's your factor. Understand? As a fraction, you must know how to reverse that thing. Understand? It's very important. Meaning you are going to have what? You are going to have 2x minus 1, 2y minus 1, all multiplied by what? Let me check another factor. All multiplied by 2y minus 1 again, since 1 is half. All divided by what? All divided by what? We have what? Here we have 1 minus 2y. We don't have 2y minus 1. But then we can remove a common factor of what? Of negative this side or this side, anywhere we want. Let's take the denominator. How can we remove a common factor there in the denominator? you have what? You have negative into 1 is negative 1 plus 2y. Can you see it? Then into, you remove a common factor. That one you leave it like that, you have 1 plus 2y. Understand? That one you remove a common factor again, you have negative into negative 1 plus 2y. Understand? That's how you remove a common factor of negative. So we're going to have the limit sy approaching 1 over 2. Understand? You're going to have 2y minus 1, 2y minus 1, all divided by what? We know negative 1 plus 2y is the same as what? Is the same as 2y minus 1, which means I can write this thing as this one. Understand? So meaning I'm going to have what? I'm going to have negative into what? Negative into 2y minus 1 multiplied by 1 plus 2y into what? Negative into this one. I'm also interchanging it. We are having 2y minus 1. Therefore we know this one cancel this one, this one cancel this one. The negative times negative is positive. Understand? Then we remain with the lim sy approaching 1 over 2 of 1 over 1 plus 2y, which is going to give you what? 1 over 1 plus 2 into 1 over 2. We know this one cancel each other. We remain with what? We remain with 1 over 1 plus 1, which is 1 over 2. It's your final answer. So let's check another question. Another question, we have the limit is of x approaching 0, which is question number what? Question number 9. I'm pretty sure now you see the procedure. So you have the limit as x approaching 0 of x squared all over divided by x squared plus 1 minus 1. The first thing you do here, if you see a square root, you have to what? You have to rationalize. Rationalizing is multiplying by the what? By the conjugate of that thing. Understand? You're going to have x squared plus 1. Therefore the conjugate is going to be what? It's going to be positive, since well here is what? Since well here is negative. Then we have what? Plus 1. Understand? Therefore we're going to have x squared plus 1. I did not change anything. I multiplied that thing by what? By 1. I did not touch anything. This one is 1. It's the same as 1. Ne? Therefore we are going to multiply those two things. You have the limit as x approaching 0 of x squared into x squared plus 1 plus 1. The thing that you did not what? The thing that you did not rationalize is none of your business. Meaning this side, you must not play this side. Leave that thing alone. Don't multiply it, since we did not rationalize it. Understand? We rationalize this one. Understand? So touch that one. This side we have what? We have square root of x squared plus 1 minus 1. Therefore you have also square root of x squared plus 1 plus 1. Therefore I see a what? I see a difference between 2 squared. I see a minus b into a plus b. In mathematics we observe, we know this thing equals to what? A squared minus b squared. What is your a? What is your a? Your a is what? Is square root of x squared plus 1. Your b is what? Is 1. Meaning your a is what? Is square root of x squared plus 1. Your b is what? Is 1. Understand? Therefore we're going to have the limit as x approaching 0. We're going to have x squared into square root of x squared plus 1, and then plus 1 again. Then the whole divided by what? You are going to substitute these things here. You are going to have square root of x squared plus 1 all squared minus 1 squared. Understand? We're going to have the limit as x approaching 0 of x squared into square root of x squared plus 1 all divided by what? This one cancel this one, x squared plus 1 minus 1. We know this one cancel this one, therefore we remain with what? With our x squared. We know this one cancel this one. We also remain with what? Also we remain with the limit as x approaching infinity of square root of x squared plus 1 plus 1. We're going to have square root of what? 1 squared plus 1 plus 1, which is goes to have, is 0, sorry, which is going to be a 1 plus 1, which is 2. That's your final answer, and I think it was question number 9. Let's check question number 10. We're going to have question number 10, which is the limit as t approaching 3 of 3 minus t, the whole divided by what? The whole divided by square root of t plus 1 minus square root of 5t minus 11. So the first thing here, when you're substituting, you are going to get what? You're going to get undefined. Since we are getting undefined, I know t plus 3 is how much? T plus 3 is 4. And then 5 times 3 is 15. Therefore, it means you're going to have what? 5, 10, 15. 15 minus 11 is how much? Is 4. Square root of 4 minus square root of 4 is 0, which means it's going to give you undefined. Then therefore, here you have to rationalize. Since, well, I see the what? I see the so-called, what's that? I see the square root. 3 minus t. Not always you have to rationalize. You must test first by substituting. Ne? Square root of t plus 1 minus square root of 5t minus 11. Therefore, you are going to what? You are going to rationalize. Going to have square root of t plus 1. Since well here is negative, here we put positive. Square root of 5t minus 11. Understand? Therefore, you have the whole divided by that thing again. We are going to have square root of t plus 1 plus square root of 5t minus 11. Understand? I told you this one, if you didn't rationalize it, don't touch it. Understand? Meaning we are going to have the limit as t approaching 3. Therefore, we have 3 minus t into square root of t plus 1 plus square root of 5t minus 11. Whole divided by what? I see a difference between two squares. I square them. I'm having t plus 1 all squared minus square root of 5t minus 11 all squared. Understand? Which equals to the lim as t approaching 3. This one cancel this one, this one cancel this one. We have 3 minus t into square root of t plus 1 plus square root of 5t minus 11. The whole divided by what? We're going to have t plus 1 minus 5t plus 11. Remember, this one multiplied by this one, this one multiplied by this one. Understand? Then 11 plus 1 plus 11 is 12. 5t minus t is 6. We're going to have the limit as t approaching 3. Understand? We know that t plus 5t is 6. Ne? We know those one is what? Is 6t. 11 plus 1 plus 11 is plus what? Is plus, oh sorry, here we have t minus 5t, which is what? Which can be what? Negative 5t plus t, which is negative 4. Negative 4t plus 1. 1 plus 11 is what? Is 12. Understand? Meaning I can erase that thing. I put negative 4t plus 12. Understand? Negative 4t plus 12. I'm saving time. Negative 4t plus 12, and I see a common factor of negative 2. If you can remove a common factor of negative 2, you'll go somewhere. Or you just remove a common factor of 2, therefore you come again and remove the common factor of negative 1. Or you just there's no need, there's common factor of 2. Actually it's common factor of 4 there. It's common factor of 4, sorry. Yes, it's common factor of 4. And this thing can be written as what? This thing can be written as what? As 12 minus 4t. 12 minus 4t. 12 minus 4t. Therefore, you remove your common factor there of what? You remove common factor of 4. You're going to have 3 minus t. Understand? Let's ignore this one. We know this one cancels this one. Understand? Meaning you're going to remain with what? With the limit approaching that of t plus 1 plus square root of 5t minus 11. All divided by what? By 4. Then now you substitute your value. We are approaching what? We are approaching 3 the whole time. Which means we're going to have square root of 3 plus 1 plus square root of 5 into 3 minus 11. All divided by 4. We're going to have square root of 4 plus 15 minus 11 is what? Is square root of 4 divided by 4. And I know this thing is the same as 2 square root of 4 all divided by 4, which is equals to 2 into 2. Square root of 4 is 2 divided by 4, which is what? 2 times 2. This one cancels this one, which is the answer is 1. Understand? So let's check another question. Another question, we have question number is question number what? Is question number, I'm interested in question number 10. Let's try 10. I'm not doing the question. I'll send the document. I'm not doing all of those questions since well you understand the procedure. Understand, to save time. You have the limit. The limit is what? The limit is x approaching 2. 2 of what? 2 of square root of x minus 2 all cubed divided by what? X squared minus 4. First thing first, I see the what? Difference between two squares in the denominator. Understand? Therefore, I want to cancel this square root. How can I cancel that square root? I have to break it. Understand? Break whatever is in the square root. I have x minus 2 all squared multiplied by x minus 2. I did not change anything. Understand? Therefore, in the denominator, I have the difference between two squares because 4 is 2 squares. Ne? Meaning I have what? I have x minus 2 into x plus 2. Understand? Since well x squared minus 2 squared, this thing are the same. Understand? Therefore, we are allowed to what? To apply difference between two squares. Understand? You must know these things by heart. Understand? So you know the property. Sorry, the square root of a multiplied by b is the same as square root of a multiplied by square root of b. By observing here, we have a multiplication, meaning our a is what? Our a is what? X minus 2 all squared. Our b is what? Our b is x minus 2. We are taking this thing from here to here. Understand? Meaning we're going to have square root of a and square root of b. Understand? Therefore, we have the limit as x approaching 2 of square root of what? Square root of a, which is x minus 2 all squared multiplied by square root of what? Square root of b, which is x minus 2 whole divided by what? X minus 2 into x plus 1. I mean x plus 2. Understand? We know the squared cancel that square root. Understand? We have the limit as x approaching 2 of what? X minus 2 into square root of x minus, is it x minus 2? Yes, it's x minus 2 Therefore we're going to have what? X minus 2, x plus 2. This one cancels this one. Therefore now you can substitute your value. You have square root of x minus 2, the limit as x approaching 2. Don't forget the limit before you substitute. You have square root of what? 2 minus 2 divided by 2 plus 2. This thing is the same as square root of 0 divided by 4, which is 0. That's your final answer. So let's check another question. That's challenging. Yeah, I see question number this one. I don't know the number. I forgot the number. Let me check. I think this one is 10. Yeah, it's 11. According to my document, that one I am choosing numbers. I'm not taking everything. I'm taking the things that you don't know that might be hard for you. We have 2 cubed minus 128 all divided by what? The whole divided by what? Let me see. I lost that question. What's that question? Or a square root of t minus 2. First thing first, if you substitute that thing, you'll get undefined, meaning you will have to rationalize. By my own observation, understand? By my own observation, I can see this. I know that there I must have something like this. Ne? I must have something like this, which is equals to what? Which is equals to a minus b, a squared, b squared plus a b. I know, understand? So I don't have 2a cubed, meaning I have to remove that common factor of 2 by my own observation. You observe first before you solve things. Don't just solve before observing. Then in the denominator, I can rationalize, understand? Since when I see square root of something, ne? I'm going to have common factor of 2 into what? T cubed. Therefore, what is the common factor? How many times does the 2 go in what? In 128. You're going to say 128 divided by 2. It tells you this what? Is negative 64. Understand? Therefore, you're going to have what? Square root of t minus 2. Therefore, you are going to do what? You are going to rationalize. Understand? You're going to have square root of t plus 2 divided by square root of t plus 2. Understand? Therefore, you are going to multiply. You have the lim as t approaching what? Approaching 4 of 2 into t cubed, ne? T cubed minus 64 multiplied by what? Square root of t plus 2. The whole divided by what? The whole divided by square root of t minus 2 multiplied by square root of t plus 2. I told you, if you rationalize something, don't touch that one you didn't rationalize. We rationalize this one, meaning we must not touch this one. We must leave that part. Ne? We deal with the denominator now, not the numerator. Not always. You check which one you rationalize. You have 2 into t cubed minus 64. We have square root of t plus 2. The whole divided by what? I see difference between two squares. I see a minus b, a plus b, meaning I'm having a squared minus b squared. What is my a? My a square root of t squared. What is my b? My b is 2 squared. Then here, you won't run away. I already saw that one. Here, you means you are going to apply this formula. Ne? What is your a? Your a is t. What is your b? Your b, you must look for the factors of 64. You're going to say 64 equal sign shift fact. Understand? That thing is going to give you what? Is going to give you t cubed minus 64 is the same as what? T cubed minus 2 to the 6. Understand? Then I want the 3, not the 6, meaning I'm having one t cubed minus 2 into what? 3, not 3. I put the 3 aside, not in the brackets. I put 2 here, then I put 3 here. Understand? I know 2 times 3 is what? Is 6. I did not change anything, meaning my thing is t cubed minus what? Minus 4 cubed. Understand? Therefore, I'm going to take this thing from what? from this place to this place. Understand? You're going to substitute everything you have here, meaning you are going to have what? I'm going to have the lim as t approaching 1. T is approaching 4. 4 of what? 2 into, we have what? A minus B. Ne? What is your A? Your A is t. T minus what? T minus 4 into what? T squared plus B squared, which is 4. We have 4 squared. How much is 4 squared? 4 squared is 16 plus AB. What is our AB? Our AB is t times 4, which is plus what? Plus 4t. Understand? Therefore, you have what? You have square root of t plus 2. The whole divided by what? The whole divided by that. We know this one cancel this one. Then 2 squared is what? 2 squared is 4, meaning I'm going to have what? T minus 4. I'm going to have t minus 4. Understand? And by my own observation, I see this one cancels that one. Understand? Therefore, I'm remaining with what? Equal sign the lim t approaching 4 of what? 2 into what? T squared plus 4t plus 16 into square root of t plus 2. Understand? So now you are allowed to substitute your value. You have 2 into what? 4 squared plus 4 into 4 plus 16. You have square root of 4 plus 2. Let's try to answer this question without the use of calculator. I want to see something. We have 4 squared. 4 times 4 is the same as 4 squared plus 16. Square root of 4 is what? Square root of 4 is 2 plus what? Plus 2. Understand? Therefore, you're going to have 2 into what? 4 squared is the same as 16. Ne? And this one are like terms. We have 2, 4 squared. Ne? 2 multiplied by what? 4 squared plus what? Plus 16. Understand? 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 into 4 squared is 16. Understand? We have 2 multiplied by what? Multiplied by 16 plus 16. Understand? We have 4. Understand? I have what? I can say 2 times 2. I take that one that side. I have 4 into what? 16 plus 16. Understand? Then I have my 4 again. 4 times 4 is 4 squared. I have 16 plus 16 again. Then 4 squared is what? Is 16. 16. Understand? I'm going to have what? 16 into what? 2 times 16. Understand? Therefore, I'm going to have 16 multiplied by 2 times 16 squared. Understand? Meaning I'm going to have 2 times what? Times 16 squared, which is what? 512. Understand? Is it correct? Let me press my calculator and see. No, it's not correct. We did a mistake somewhere. It's not correct. There's not another answer. Let me start afresh without the use of a calculator. We have 2 into 2 multiplied by what? 4 squared plus 16. We have what? We have 4. Oh, it's board mass. Don't use board mass. Ne? Your answer is going to be just 384. We're going to have board mass. Brackets, which means you must start by working brackets. Order them. Division, don't have division. Multiplication, you must multiply. Addition, you add. Understand? Subtraction, don't have subtraction. Understand? So let's check another question. That is kind of like disturbing. Yeah, I see number 12. We have the limit as x approaching 0 of square root of x plus 1. Have you ever heard of a double rationalization? You rationalize twice. Yes, it's possible. Therefore you have a negative square root of 2x plus 4. Therefore here you have to rationalize twice now. Rationalize twice. You're going to work here. We're going to have, let me see. We're going to have the limit as x approaching 0. We have square root of x plus 1 minus square root of 2x plus 1. The whole divided by what? Square root of 3x plus 4 minus square root of 2x plus 4. You have to rationalize now. Let's start with this part. Ne? When we rationalize this part, we are going to have what? We are going to have a square root of 3x plus 4. Since one is negative, we put positive square root of 2x. Yes, the space will kill me. I'm going to say multiply by square root of 3x plus 4 plus square root of 2x plus 4, all divided by square root of 3x plus 4 plus square root of 2x plus 4. I did not change anything. Ne? Therefore, let's rationalize this one. Ne? We're going to have what? Square root of x plus 1. Since well is negative, we put positive square root of 2x plus 1. Divide by what? Square root of x plus 1 plus square root of 2x. Let me do this and stop wasting time. We have square root of x plus 1. Therefore, we have plus 2x plus 1. In my handwriting, it doesn't allow me to do such things. We also have square root of x plus 1 plus square root of 2x plus 1. Understand? My handwriting is very bad. So now you're going to multiply now. First thing first, don't be forward. Start by this part. Ne? Take this part and multiply it with the part that you rationalized. Take this part and multiply it with this part. Understand? Meaning you're going to have square root of x plus 1 minus square root of 2x plus 1. Therefore, you take that thing off yours, which is square root of x plus 1 plus square root of 2x plus 1. You took this one and this one. Understand? Therefore, the remaining one is this one. Don't touch that one. It's not rationalized that side. It's rationalized in the denominator. So don't touch that one. You have square root of 3x. Sorry. You have square root of 3x. You have square root of 3x plus 1 plus square root of 2x plus 4. Understand? So the whole divided by, let me use short color. We have square root of 3x plus 4 minus, here you must touch this one. You must not touch this one this side. Understand? Touch this. Which one? Which one did you rationalize? Touch. Let me see. You must touch this one and this one. Understand? Minus square root of 2x plus 4. All multiplied by 1 square root of 3x plus 4 plus square root of 2x plus 4. Understand? Therefore, you leave that one. You leave what? You took this one and this one. You leave this one because this one you dealt with it this side. Ne? You have what? Square root of x plus 1 plus square root of 2x plus 4. Understand? Therefore, here we have a what? you have a difference between two squares here and here. You take this one and square it minus this one and square it. You're going to have the limit as x approaching 0 of what? Square root of x plus 1 all squared minus square root of 2x plus 1 all squared multiplied by square root of what? 3x plus 1 plus square root of 2x plus 4 all divided by what? Even here you have a what? You have a difference between two squares, a minus b, a plus b. You're going to square everything, which means you're going to have square root of 3x plus 4 all squared minus square root of 2x plus 4 all squared. Understand? Therefore you are remaining with this one, which is square root of x plus 1 plus square root of 2x plus 4. Understand? Therefore this one cancel that one. Understand? That's the main purpose there. You're going to remain with the limit as x approaching 0. You're going to remain with what? With x plus 1. Understand? Brackets are very important. You remain with 2x plus 1. You remain with what? 3x is in square root plus 1 plus square root of 2x plus 4. Understand? All divided by what? 3x plus 4 minus 2x plus 4. Brackets very important. X plus 1 plus 2x plus 4. Understand? So now you can distribute your brackets now. You're going to have x plus 1 minus 2x minus, let me see, yes, that way, yeah, that way, because this one is a single term. Then negative 1 the whole into square root of 3x plus 1. I told you the one that you didn't rationalize, you must not touch it. All divided by what? We have 3x plus 4 minus 2x minus 4. Brackets are very important. X plus 1 plus what? Square root of 2x plus 4. Let me check something. Somewhere is 2x plus 1, and I think it's in the denominator, man. It's 1 here. Square root of, yeah, it's 1. Then here is 4. This one is 1. I was making it, but it doesn't ruin anything for now. We're going to have the limit. Hey, it ruins. It ruins, let me see. Yeah, it does not ruin. Yeah, I put it correctly. Let me see. Let me see something. Yeah, it did not ruin. It did not ruin my things. Thanks God. X approaching 0. We have what? X minus 2x is what is negative x. This one cancels this one. You remain with negative x into what? Square root of 3x plus 1 plus square root of 2x plus 4. The whole divided by what? We know this one cancelled this one. Then 3x minus 2x is what? Is x. Understand? Therefore, we remain with what? Square root of x plus 1 plus square root of 2x plus 1. Understand? This one cancelled this one. You remain with what? You remain with the limit as x approaching 0 of what? Negative into square root of 3x plus 1 plus square root of 2x plus 4. Understand? All divided by what? Square root of x plus 1 plus square root of 2x plus 1. Therefore, you are allowed to substitute now. You have negative into square root of 3 multiplied by 0 plus 1 plus square root of 2 multiplied by 0 plus 4. The whole divided by what? square root of 0 plus 1 plus square root of 2 times 0 plus 1. Therefore, we are going to have negative into square root of 1 plus square root of 4 whole divided by what? Square root of 1 plus square root of 1, which equals to negative into 1 plus 2 all divided by what? By 2, which equals to negative 3 over 2. That's your final answer. Understand? I guess I did all possible hard questions, because if I see here there is no any hard question that will surprise me or you in the exam except this one. The limit as x approaching a of x cubed minus what? Minus a cubed all divided by x minus a. Understand? You know the formula, mas. So why you must worry? You have what? You have x minus a, x squared plus a squared plus xa all divided by what? X minus a. This one cancels this one. We remain with what? We remain with the limit as x approaching a of what? Of x squared plus a squared plus a xa, which equals to what? A squared. You substitute your values now. You can't substitute a squared. You substitute where there is x. A into a. You're going to have what? 2a squared plus what? A times a is what? A squared, meaning this thing is 3a squared. That's your answer. Therefore, I think I am done with the hardest questions now. There is no any other except this last one. Let's try this last one. We have the limit as x approaching 3 of x squared minus 9 all divided by x cubed minus 27. So find the factors of what? Of 9 and 27. The factors of 27 are what? Are 3 to the 3. Meaning we have the limit as x approaching 3 of what? X 3 minus 3, 3. Understand? What are the factors of 9? The factors of 9 is what? Is 3 squared. We have x squared. Ne? We have x squared is in what? And 3 squared. Let's deal with this part in that part in the denominator. We have the limit as x approaching 3. Ne? We have x squared minus 3 squared. We have what? We have our property there, meaning we're going to have what? We're going to have let me see. We're going to have x minus 3, x squared plus 3 squared, which is 9, plus ab, which is 3x. Understand? That side we have what? We have difference between two squares. Understand? Simple maths. We have x minus 3, x plus 3. Therefore you have what? X minus 3, x squared plus 3x plus 9. This one cancel that one. Simple maths. The limit x approaching 3, x plus 3 divided by x squared plus 3x plus 9. Then before you substitute your values, you have 3 plus 3 divided by what? 3 squared plus 3 into 3 plus 9, which is 6 divided by, we have 3 squared, ne? We have 3 squared plus 3 times 3, which is give us 18, then 18 plus 9 equal to 27. Understand? So that's your final answer. You can say that is your final answer as what? As you put it like 2 over 9. Understand? Simple maths. I don't think there's any other question that will challenge you. Understand? So we're done with evaluating limit. On the next chapter, we're going to do evaluating limit as x approaching infinity. Thanks for your time.